How you doing, guys? It's Cookie FM here, back for another episode of the Hungerford series, the journey to the top, and it's going to be an awesome journey as well. So yeah, thank you for so much support on the first episode. I know I didn't really watch any matches or anything like that, but I did go through a lot of stuff. You know, we went through all the sort of first day gimmicks that we go through, you know, every day on the Football Manager game. So yeah, that was that episode 1, just sort of an introduction, how I'm gonna sort of go about the series and that sort of thing. And again, thank you to Hungerford Town for affiliating with me for this series. And yeah, definitely go down and watch them, give them your support, and yeah, get involved with Hungerford Town FC. And let's get right into the episode. Yeah, we're back in, guys. We're at the first game, which is against St Albans Town, I think. Yeah, St Albans, whatever, however you want to pronounce it. Butchered that already. So here, manager screen. Just thought I'd go over sort of how I set my manager up. He's a good-looking lad, much better than I look, anyway. But yeah, as you can see, we've got sort of 10s on a few bits, working with youngsters 12. And 10s in the mental side. So basically, I've taken my coaching qualifications I have in real life. I'm not sure if I mentioned this in the first episode, but just thought I'd go through it again. Taking my qualifications I had in real life, which is Continental C. Going to be working for the next qualification as well. And yeah, that's sort of what I've done. Experience semi-pro, so I used to play in the Sussex County Leagues. And yeah, let's have a look at the squad first off and foremost. Now, I'm not sure how many of these players I've kept that are actually Hungerford Town players. I recognise him, Marvel Ekpiteta. I recognise him definitely. Richie Whittingham, another Hungerford lad. Let's have a look through here. I think this lad as well, Ten Grottenhuis. Again, I'm gonna absolutely butcher these names. Absolutely butcher them. Darren Foxley is a Hungerford Town player as well as Ramon Rose, who we're gonna have a chat with in a minute, because you know things aren't going too well with him right now. Tommy Aldridge, who's currently injured. And that's it. So, you know, 6 players out of, I think we had 16 to start with, have retained into the team. So there's a lot of players to go. I'm not going to go through them individually. Just sort of going to go through our key players right now. So yeah, we brought in Michael Cregan, ex-Stevenage player. Very, very good. We're going to be playing him in this role. Could work on his strength and passing a little bit more, but you know, he's good for this level, and he is actually rated well suited to National League South and potential to be a Football League 2 striker. So you can't go wrong there. Can't go wrong. The next one is obviously another striker, Callum Fullwood. Ex-Ipswich Town, so we know how good they are at developing youngsters. He's only 19, but he's got the potential. He really has. Concentration a bit lacking for what we want from a pressing forward. Maybe I probably would like heading and jump and reach a bit higher as well. But yeah, no, he's doing well. Reports, again, very well suited to National League South. And potential to be a National League striker. So that's quite decent as well. And yeah, we'll just go through this guy as the last one. Ethan Francois Ravalier. It was going to be an absolute bargain at right wing. But then first pre-season game against Rangers that he played in. Got injured for 4 months. 4 months. A torn calf muscle. Oh, rather him than me, tell you that. But yeah, reports at the moment, regional Premier Division, so that's the tier below where we are currently, and potential to be a National League right winger. I have a feeling that might change because of the injury. But yeah, he actually looked like a pretty decent winger. But yeah, that's sort of the team as it is. We've got a few loans in, no one really notable to mention. I think the next thing to do, is to go to Roman Rose, because his training performances have been absolutely dire. Telling you, 6.55 training performance. That's on an average. It's pretty poor. We are going to be playing him on and off at the right wing while we've got injuries, and then he might change to the left wing as an inside forward. But currently we're looking at him for the right winger role. He's got pretty good long shots, pretty good flair, so he should be able to beat his man. And then, when we're looking at the inside forward, it's just about cutting in, getting the shots off. But yeah, that's the squad. We're just gonna go and have a look at the staff now that we've brought in. I don't think I've actually kept anyone staff-wise. We've got in Martin O'Connor, who's a brilliant assistant manager, fairly professional personality, so that should help us in terms of mentoring. Head of youth development, I was trying to find a guy with a good personality. It came between this guy and another guy who had fairly sporting personality. I decided to go for fairly loyal. His formation is similar to the one that we're playing. So, yeah, he's alright, We'll find out how good he is come youth intake day. Goalkeeper coach Stuart Searle, absolutely brilliant. Professional personality, 13 on each of the goalkeeping attributes. And yeah, we've got him in. And a fitness coach, our last person in the coaching team. We've got light-hearted personality. Don't really think it really matters for a fitness coach. And yeah, he is very, very good. We haven't brought anyone else in, so actually the physio should still be the physio that was here when we took over. Physiotherapy of 3. Not that great. It's a non-contract, so we can fire April Sims to try and get our players back a bit earlier. But I'm not going to do that right now. We're just going to crack on. Let's just have a look at training, what we've been working on. We can't go back, can we? Can't go back. We can look at this one though. So before the St Albans City game today, we've worked on attacking as a general philosophy, delivery of set pieces, attacking movement and match tactics in preparation for the match. And as you can see, I've only done next week's one. So we've got a match again Tuesday, Wealdstone at home. Could be a tough one. And then we're going to work on teamwork and match practice in preparation for the Chelmsford City match at home. So yeah, it is a bit hectic down in the lower leagues, as you can see from the scheduling. Like we've got, apart from this first week and this week here, we've got 2 games like every week. So it's going to be hard to fit in the training. Mentoring, we haven't actually done this, so I'm going to set this up for you now. So basically what you want to look for, and yeah, we've only really got one. So what I'm going to do is, what you want to try and do is set up a mentoring group where you have personality of professional, leader, model professional, model citizen, the really good personalities. Set it up, and then you want to add the balanced in, but we've only got one decent personality, so I'm just going to put them all into one mentoring group and see what happens there. Individual training, they are working on the position that they currently play in. I think I forgot to actually do the centre backs, so I'm just going to quickly do that now. Yeah, we got all of them. So we currently changed. We were playing with the no nonsense centre back role, and it just just giving the ball away. Just giving the ball away. So we're going to go have a look at our friendlies. There's a reason I played all of these top teams. I mean, you can look at the attendance there. Especially for the first 2 games, we're absolutely sold out in the friendlies. And that is for money, financial reasons, just alone. And we'll go to the finances in a second, because I've got a bit of a confession to make. But yeah, all at home, all games at home, and we just organised these friendlies separately. Lost 2-0 to Villa, which I don't think is that bad, you know. We got absolutely demolished by Rangers. Harvey Moss getting the goal for us, but yeah, they absolutely dominated us. A very close game to Aberdeen. We were very close to winning. Charlie Kendall and Roman Rose getting the goals. Then Fulham just absolutely battered us 5-1. Absolutely battered us. Harvey Moss, who scored, actually got the highest rating before getting sent off. Then we played a couple of, you know, confidence-building friendlies. We beat Chepstow 7-0. And we beat Poole Town 3-1. So that was quite a decent game, because Poole Town have got a similar reputation to us as they got relegated last season. And obviously we're playing St Albans today. So, finances, 84 grand in the bank. That's what the high-profile friendlies do. Still predicted to be 86, 87k in the red at the end of the season. Excuse me. So yeah, we're gonna have to, you know, perform in the cups, you know. So yeah, this is the other thing. This is the other thing. No, we want this screen. So looking over here at wage budget. It's a good thing I'm not actually in charge, eh? So we've got a wage budget of 1,637. We are committed to spending 2,478, which I believe means that's the players we've got that we're actually paying wages for. Currently spending £2,810 per week, which is everybody, including non-contracts, probably staff as well. So yeah, I've tried to ask the board for more wage budget, as I've brought in a lot of bank balance, but they were like, nah, work with what you got, you know. So they have reduced the transfer revenue to 15% from 100%, and that is because of that. Okay, sorry for that, guys. My throat was like drying up, something chronic. I think that's all I need to show you, actually. Yeah, I do apologise, Hungerford Town, for the minus red wages, but we should be alright. We should be alright. Let's just have a look at the season preview. Still predicted to be bottom of the league. We did move up at some point. Actually, before we signed any players, we moved up to 21st, which was a bit weird. But yeah, that's... We should do alright this season. Not being funny. If we can get results against Truro and Down, we'll be alright. So yeah, let's get into the game. So St Albans obviously predicted to win. Yeah, we haven't got a scout at the moment, so we can't see their strengths and weaknesses. So that's sort of where I'm saving money, if you want to look at it like that. But this is the tactic we're going for. So we're going with normal goalkeeper, central defenders on cover so they can drop back a little bit deeper, fullbacks on support so that they can go forward and come back. We've got two defensive midfielders, Segundo Volante, which is sort of like a player that's going to get forward but also drop back into the DM slot and help with the the busyness of tackling and marking and defending. We've got a defensive midfielder who's most of the time just going to stay where he is and maybe pass the ball off. And we've then got high wingers of Moss on the left, and we've got Evans on the right. We've got him as an inside forward because he is left-footed. And he usually plays on the left, but obviously with our lack of cover on the right-hand side due to injuries, that's what we're going to go on with. Forward was playing an advanced forward role for most of pre-season, but I've changed it because he hasn't played well as an advanced forward. So I'm hoping the two pressing forwards, one of them slightly deeper, one of them attacking, that's going to work wonders, I hope. Now let's just have a look and get the bench sorted. I am going to take into account training ratings, so they'll be able to get onto the bench if you've done well in training. I'm going to give Rose a go on the bench. Rainford can stay on the bench as well. He's a 39-year-old player, but is absolutely quality. You can see all those plus greens there. But obviously, being 39, his aerobic, physical, all of those, not very good. The kind of tactic is we're going to be a little bit cautious. Don't want to go head over heels, gung-ho style. We're going to go more direct, slightly higher tempo, a little bit wider. In transitions, we're going to just distribute quickly. So I'm not going to try and counter or anything like that, because I found that you need a lot of stamina, acceleration, pace. And at this level, we just don't have that. And then out of possession, we're going to defend narrower, much higher line of engagement. And that's it. So let's get into the game. Yep, so these players are lacking match sharpness and will struggle to see the match out. Not a problem. Got myself a drink this time. Okay, so St Albans at home, playing a 4-4-2. I'm not going to go through each player on their side. Our team, like I said, 4-2-2-2 or 4-2-4, as I like to call it. We've got Morrish in goal. Jones, Culpepper, Sen, not that one. Ekpiteta. In defence, we've got Palmiro and Haddon Becker in defensive midfield slots. Moss and Evans on the wings, forward, and Cregan. So we've only actually got Ekpiteta, who's the sole surviving starting 11 Hungerford Town player. Okay. Team talk. Go out there and impress me. Oh, Ekpiteta seems motivated. That's good on you, son. Good on you, son. And let's just give a confidence boost there. Opposition instructions. We're going to close down the goalkeeper and the two centre-backs. And that's it. That's it. Excuse me again. Sorry about this. Let's kick off. So we are going to play in the 2D match engine. Just going to drop it down just because I was playing friendlies and I wanted to speed it up a little bit. Let's just get that sorted. Don't like my panels being over the ad boards. So we do have replays on, 3D replays, so you'll be able to see that anyway. Something I always do, encourage the lads right at the start of the game. And yeah, well, let's see how it goes. I'm going to make it a little bit quicker. Or we'll just wait for this to go. There, it's gone, it's gone. So see if that's any quicker. Oh, my throat is dying here. Yeah, so not much happening. We've got Chelmsford, Hampton, Hemel and Welling starting pretty well in the league. We've not started that great. 0 shots and 0 on target. They're coming with us now. So long ball forward, Ekpiteta. Oh no, he's giving it away. And it's 1-0, Albans. Ekpiteta you were motivated before the game, and now you've cost us a goal. They've tried to chest control it, loses out. Moyo, he's in for the first goal of the season, and we're 1-0 down. Let's change things up, shall we? I think we're gonna have to add the counter on, and let's give it a go. Demand more as a team. And it's their throw. Heard. Oh, have we won it? Oh, they've won it back. Oh, it's a ball forward to Moyo again. Oh, Morris is there. It's a good save. And Snedka, ball forward. Oh, Cruz gets it forward again. Ekpateta. Oh, it's a poor touch again, Ekpateta. Oh, it's a good block there, though. Evans, forward to forward. Loses out. Haddon Becker, Moss. Oh, he's trying to play Evans in. Doesn't get there. Hurd clears it long. Jones. Oh, he's headed it back to Merson. Not the pool of varieties. Wyatt. Can he get the ball in? He does. Moyo. Oh, it's over the bar. Over the bar indeed. Still struggling to get a shot on target. Ah. I mean, we're not in the relegation zone. It's only the first game of the season. It's going to take a while for them to settle into my way of playing. But I do know who's coming off at half time. I'm sure you can all guess who it is. But I'm just going to give the lads a bit of encouragement again. And Hurd puts a corner in, shows Silva. Is it the post? Oh, Wyatt with a brilliant save. No, not Wyatt. Morris with a brilliant save from Wyatt. Unbelievable. Goalmouth scrambles. We've got a shot. We've got a shot off, lads. Oh, we've got to throw Jones, Moss. Oh, he gives it to Sam Boo. Camjo. Ekpateto. Oh, what's he going to do? I'm worried every time he gets the ball now. Our forward. Might have been a little bit of a foul. Cregan. Palmiro. Evans. Forward. Oh, no. Evans has got it back. Oh, he's had a dig from inside the edge of the box, but it's gone high, wide, and handsome. Yeah, Ekpateta. I think we might need to just put the press on a little bit more. Yeah, we haven't done well in this first half. Chippenham, top of the league at the moment, and it is half time. As you can see, let's just get this how I want it to look. So as you can see, yeah, 3 shots, 1 on target. It's pretty poor. We're gonna go for the team talk and show me something else in the second half. No one is impressed. Cregan seems motivated, but everyone apart from the goalie assertively not happy. Goalkeeper Morris keeping us in the game calmly. You weren't that bad, but I believe in you. There we go. Tactics. This is what we're going to change. This is what, I mean, come on. We need that pressing. We need that pressing. Right, let's have a look. We've got Elliot Cox, so I'm going to whack him on. Who else is that? He's on a 6.2. Defensive mid defend. So he should hold his position. And then all of these up top have got 6.3s. Evans, 6.3. Change him to a winger. I know he doesn't play on that side usually. Shoot less often. And we should be okay. And yeah, let's go with that. We're going to keep Evans on for about 10 minutes or so. And then Roman Rose, if Evans is coming off, is going to sort that out. So coming forward now, the first highlight usually doesn't lead to anything. We've had a good half-time team talk. I'm hoping that we can come out in the second half and, you know, do something. Palmyra with the corner. Camjo Haddon gets it back. Palmyra, Cregan. Oh, so close, so close. But yeah, there are, well, technically, according to the media expectations, there aren't worse teams than us. But currently, I think Truro and Weston-super-Mare will be worse than us. Bath City potential as well. But they're coming forward again. Oh, Morio's beating the offside trap and slid in. He's got the goal. We're going to have to go for it now. We're going to have to go for it. Attacking. Demand more from the players. And Roman Rose. We're going to have to... Let's change forward to an advanced forward. I'll leave it like that at the moment, but Matthew Jones at left back is not having a good one. We might actually need to take it off cover because it does look like they're getting a little bit too much space in behind, which means we'll actually have to, out of possession, means we have to drop a little bit lower. Engagement higher. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Come on, lads. Cregan misses a header again. Might have to put low crosses on. Rose, Cregan. It's a block, and we are actually going to do that. We're going to put low crosses because I think the ball's in the air, just not working. Just not working. Jones, ball in. Culpepper. We've moved down into the relegation zone. Bender out left to Wyatt. Whips a ball in. Cruz. Morrish with a tidy save. Nice and tidy there. Morrish. Ball forward. Camjo misses it. Cregan. Over to Moss, who misplaces the pass. Merson has beat the defence. It's 3-0. 3-0 and game over, I think. We're going to... We're going to put Cregan up to advance forward. Put Kendall on. And yeah, the pressing forward is not really working for us. So look how slow our centre-backs are. Merson just skips past them and makes it 3-0. Not a good first game at all. But... you know, there's still a lot of season left to be played. It's a great switch to Moss. That's a ball in. Bender heads it out. Becker. Palmiro. Becker. He slips it in. Moss. Just wide of the post. Unbelievable. As their throw heard. Kendall heads it out. Getting back and defending. Up to Cregan now. Moss is coming on the left-hand side. Back to Rose. What's he going to do with it? He's got options in the middle. Puts it into Cregan. Doesn't beat the first defender. Rose again into Kendall. Tries to shot, but it's blocked. Jones. Moss. Doesn't quite get his head on it. Let's push forwards, lads. We've got to go for it. Change to very attacking. We've got to go for it. There's no other option. We are currently bottom of the league. As the media predicted, once again. Stats-wise, we're not looking that bad at the moment. Obviously, the one shot on target from 7 is not happy reading. But possession 50-50 is okay. 4 half chances. And I tell you what, if we took all of them, we'd be winning. That's how football works. Gabriel was through. It's a great save by Morrish. Well in, lad. Well in. Bender. Oh, it's great clearance from Haddon Becker. Cruz. I think the referee was trying to tackle him there. See that black dot trying to tackle him? Cruz with a long throw. Becker. He gets it wide. Moss. Oh, he's still going, Moss. Go on, son. Oh, it's through. Cregan. What can he do? He get a goal. It's a goal! Get in. 3-1 down. But it's a goal. We're off the mark. What a ball by Moss. Cregan, near post. Smashes it past the keeper. Get in. We're not bottom of the league anymore. And Billericay beating Truro City is probably why. And as I say that, we've gone bottom of the league. So it seems like that's going to be the end of it, I reckon. We've got 15 seconds left of the game. Jones forward, Camjo, Cruz. Oh, Gabriel. It's a great save. SEM with the clearance. Not that one. And yet, there it is. It's a 3-1 loss. And I don't know why that keeps changing back. But yeah, it's a 3-1 loss. Can't quite believe... Well, I can believe it, but I can't quite believe we scored a goal. No, it's fair play to St Albans. They did us. They were favourites for the game. We only had 2 shots on target with 5 half chances. 5 half chances, man. If we took them, we would have won. So let's go and do the team talk. Unlucky boys. Unlucky boys. Yeah. So we go again, don't we? We go again. As you can see, confirmation, second bottom, 21st place in the league. Difficult. It's going to be, like I said, it's going to be a long journey. It's going to be a long journey. Unfortunately, the way that I manage on Football Manager is anyone who receives under a 6.3 does get a disciplinary warning for a poor performance. So I think that's most of the team, to be honest with you. So yeah, we'll just hand out these warnings, and oh, look at that, 6.1. And Elliot Cox, poor as well. So we're actually just gonna set up how I want us to play for the next game. So Rose is gonna come on. He's gonna start the next game. Kyle Watkins is gonna start instead of Ekpateta. Azil Moore, he's got 12 and 10 pace. SCN 9 and 9. Culpepper 10 and 10. So I'm going to play Azil Moore in there. Although actually SCN actually played quite well. Culpepper 6.7. Oh no, 6.1. SCN 6.3. Alright, so we'll drop those two in there. Central defence, defend. We might have to go back to the no nonsense, to be honest with you. And yeah, he played well once we put him on defence. We still need the advance forward, but we're going to swap them over. Hopefully that will sort out some of the issues that we had. Grotten Huis probably needs to come in. Come in there, because I don't think Rainford's physicals worry me. They worry me. That's what we're going to do. Cregan obviously had a cracking game. Low crosses we said, didn't we? Because we don't want that to happen again. Counter again, and we're going to press a little bit lower, a little bit higher. So that's how we're going to set up for the next game, which obviously it won't be on screen, because we're going to go through now. So the way that I do it is every 6 games we will play a match. So obviously we're going to play Wealdstone, Chelmsford, Hemel, Concord, Dartford. So there, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to come back for the 6th game. It's going to be a lower league, bottom of the table clash. Truro City away, down, I think in Cornwall. I think Truro is like Cornwall area. Oh, Torquay area. Okay, so we're going to come back for Truro. We've not had a good game this one. Hopefully our matches in between, we get some good results. We start playing some decent football. And yeah, Truro City. That's what we're going to come back for. Thank you for watching, guys. I really appreciate you coming along and taking your time to watch the video. Bit of a long one this time round. We'll try and aim to get them below 25 minutes, or at very longest half an hour. This one's reached 36, 38. So yeah, would appreciate the views on this one. And yeah, definitely go and watch Hungerford Town if you live nearby. They could do with all the support they can get right now. It's going to be a tough journey and a tough season for them to stay in the league in real life, as well as for me on Football Manager. It's going to be a tough one. You saw that today. 3-1 loss to St Albans. Not great. But yeah, we go again next time. We're going to play those games offline and hopefully get some results. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure you check out all of my social media content down below, and yeah, just keep an eye on Twitter at cookiefm_, and you will see anything that I release on there. Thanks guys, and see you next time.